Hello everyone, Cindy here with Monarch Mom DIY. Thank you so much for being here. And I just realized I came on early and didn't share on Telegram, so letting people know to come on over. How is everyone doing? I saw a tiny little bit of Tammy was on before me for our Magnolia meetup. This is short. This is a 30-minute live. All right, so got that out. And so I'm not going to chat too much. I'm going to get started. If we've not met, my name is Cindy. My page here on Facebook and my YouTube channel are Monarch Mom DIY. A lot of the girls that are presenting tonight are on my team, Team Magnolia Monarchs. If any of you are interested in joining, get with the creator that maybe first invited you to this group to check out Magnolia products, so on and so forth. Okay, today our theme is our favorite things. And for Magnolia, I don't know, I go back and forth between stencils, rub-on transfers, but one of my favorite themes of stencils that we have are sunflowers. And this is one of my favorites. I've used it a lot of different ways, I feel. Okay, it's called You Are My Sunshine, I think, or else it's just called Sunshine. Not sure, but I do know that it is currently available on our returning spring stencils. I'm not sure. Maybe Amy can let us know in the chat, which I'm not seeing any. I don't know if Facebook is being finicky again. It is just now 6 o'clock. So, maybe we're being shared. There we are. So, I forgot, Amy, to check the spreadsheet if this one is retiring or not. But this is the one I am using. I was planning on using the whole thing, but for my surface, these words over here are too big. Hey, thank you, thank you. So what I did to start with, and actually let me show you the surface I'm using. Okay, this I got this fall. I finally went with my dad to Harbor Freight. He's been wanting me to go to the store with him for a long time. And I found this cool bamboo tablet holder. It's got the adjustable, you know, kind of like your chairs at the pool. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different heights that you can do. And then I don't want you to see this yet, what I did for prepping. And then it's got, this flips down. This is your little ledge. And then I was like, what are these things? You guys probably already knew what these were. They pop out and they like, if you have they hold your book. Okay, I probably would use this for maybe my Kindle, which doesn't stand up on its own. But if you were using it like for a cookbook or something like that, these things are super strong, can hold that. But otherwise, they're just there. Okay, so what I did, I've never done this type of 2-step stenciling before. Actually, 3 if we count the step that I'm going to do next. So I started, what I want to do is I want to paint where the stencil is going to be. So I stenciled the sunflowers with dough, which is very close to the color of my cutting or tablet holder, which is on purpose. Okay. What I want to do, oh, and I did the leaves and stem with Magnolia Green. Okay. I let that dry. I did a really thin coat of clear matte spray over the whole thing. Okay. So what I'm thinking in my head, what I want to do, Harbor Freight stores is where I found this. I want to say it was like $5 or $6, maybe 7. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to paint in here, you know, trying not to go over the brown, but it's okay because then I'm going to do the stencil over again and go over it with black. Does that make sense? That's going to probably be the hardest part, is lining the stencil back up. But even if it's off a little bit, I think it'll be okay. So what I need to know is, should I paint it in with Daffodil, which is kind of a bright yellow? Or should I water down a little bit of my Waverly Maze? What do you guys think? I'm kind of leaning towards the Maze. So we're going to see. Hopefully this is going to work. Then, like I said, I was going to do the You Are My Sunshine over here, but the words are way too big. So I remembered I had a 5x7 stencil that says, Let Your Light Shine. So I'm going to do that over here. Now you don't have to. You could, but this is fun. You don't have to decorate your tablet holder if you're going to have a book on it all the time. But I thought this would be fun because then when it's just sitting, it's still pretty and decorative, right? So I'm going to do Let Your Light Shine. You could even just do Shine. You could do Shine way up here. And I think I'm going to do Shine or Let Your Light Shine in white. I want it to like pop out from the background. You like Maze. Okay, that's what I thought. This is a little too like almost neon. All right, so I'm going to lay this flat. I will turn it this way so that this piece isn't in your way. And let's see, I'm going to get one of my little trays here. I need to get some more of these. And we're just going to put, I don't know, I want to make it a little bit thin so that it dries a little faster. I probably don't need a ton. That one drop is probably more than I need. I don't know. Have you guys ever tried watering down chalk paint? Like the Waverly kind? I will probably use watered down Magnolia for the stems and stuff. Oh, and for the brown, I'm going to do glittering copper in there because I just love that color. So that's what's going to go on the inside of my flowers. So let's do this as quickly as we can so that you maybe can see me put the stencil over again. But I don't know if I can do all that in 30 minutes. We'll see. Actually, 24 minutes now. All right. Let me just see what this looks like. All right. It's gonna pretty much cover over the dough. But again, remember, that's okay because we're going to lay the stencil back down and do black for the outline. Okay, so I just wanted to figure out where the placement of my flower was going to be so I could put the color down. I think that should make sense. So hopefully this will work out. I do feel like the hardest part of this will be getting the stencil back in the right place. Especially since the color I used is, the dough is kind of the same color as the cutting, I keep calling it a cutting board, as the tablet holder. All right. So we're just going to go around kind of like a coloring book, and then we're going to go back over the outline with the black chalk paste. What do you guys think about this? Okay, it just came out last year. Okay, yeah. So this stencil is a returning from last spring. It's awesome. I think it's 15 by 15 inches. But you can, like I just used the flowers. And I actually cut the stencil apart. And I kept the words all separate from the actual flowers. That way, I didn't have a bunch of extra stencil. But you don't have to do that. You can still keep it all one stencil and just use the part that you want to use. Okay, hopefully that paint is thin enough that it's going to dry pretty quick. Let's come down and do this flower. Who else loves sunflowers? I love them. Have any of you guys done this where you do a stencil and then you maybe color it in and then you go back, you lay the stencil down a second time? I don't know if any of you other crafters on here have done that. Is it going to be hard is what I want to know. All right, that's my yellow. Let me show you what it looks like. I'll just show it upside down. It's gonna be pretty. You have, Susie? Okay, is it gonna be hard to line everything back up? That's what I'm the most nervous about. But I probably just need to not worry about it being perfect. And I'm just gonna do the sunflowers. I'm not going to re-stencil the leaves because I think since I'm using the same color chalk paste, just a light, you know, watered down, I think it should be okay. Like, I don't think it should cover up the stenciled lines. But let's see. Oh, yeah. It's just like a lighter version of that green. Oh, I like that. Okay. Get that. And the stem. Try to get any excess off so it'll dry a little faster. And then we'll come over here and do this leaf. Okay, and then I'm going to pull out my, oh, got some green on there. Pull out my heating tool to try to dry this, but first we got to do got a little bit of green splattered on there. Okay. Then let's just get some of this on a squeegee. And I'm not going to water this down. Ooh, that's going to be so pretty. This is glittering copper. I'm just kind of making a circle in the middle of each flower. This one might have a little too much, but we'll dry it quick. Okay, what do you guys think so far? Are you going to try this? You're like, I don't know. Let's see if it works first. All right. I'm hopeful. I'm very hopeful. All right. Let's get all these things out of my way. All my little trays. All my chalk paste. Hi, Andrew. Welcome. All right. And maize. We're done with that. All right. I can already see the yellow on the flowers is almost dry. I like that you can see the grain of the bamboo also. I just want to make sure I don't warp the wood by my heat. All right, that is mostly dry. While it finishes, I'm going to do this, the Let Your Light Shine. Honestly, I'm not sure if this one is available. I feel like we're kind of, if it's not, there's other choices you could do. And I'm going to do this one where it's kind of in the middle. Maybe up a little bit. No? Okay. What do you guys think? I was planning on doing white for the words. So let's get my white and do this. Oh, I think that's going to be pretty. I may go over it 2 times just to make sure it's nice and bright. Got a little. Okay. How are we doing on time? Oh, I'm only halfway done. Yay. Okay, I can slow down just a tiny little bit then. All right. Oh, I love that in white. Okay, let me put that in my water tub. All right. I think I can turn it around. What do you guys think so far? Do you like the white words? Okay. So now, oops, no, I was going to do this way. Let's just dry it a little bit more. Okay, the flowers are definitely dry. All right, so now let's see if this is, I think it's pretty dry. So this is the piece that I used to do the flowers. And I just want to make sure it's dry. I don't want it to be wet and then it smears. And it's not super duper sticky. Oh, I do have to stencil the middle, probably with brown. Okay, now I'm going to have a really fun time here trying to line this up. It might be easiest actually to line up the leaves. I'm gonna have to turn this around for a minute so I cannot have that piece in my way. All right. Let's try to line up the leaves. Okay. That's looking pretty good. Oh boy, this is nerve-wracking. All right, let me line this leaf up. So I would say probably take the time to get it lined up where it needs to be. Because once you start stenciling, you know, you can't really change it. All right. I don't know. This is hard. I think I just need to try to get it lined up and then just go for it. If it's off a little bit, I think it's going to be okay. All right, we're just going to do it. And I'm just going to do the outside here, and I think I'm going to use, oh, I already said I was going to use black. All right. Not glittering black. Well, should I use glittering black? No, I need more glittering black. I think that happened to me last time I wanted to use glittering black. I forgot to order more. Hey, Cynthia, welcome. All right. All right. We're going for it. Let's start with this top one. I'm going to do black. And then probably chocolate brown. Or should I do black for the middle part too? Maybe I'll do black for the middle part because most of it, no, I'm going to do brown. I don't want that much black in the center. Andrew, you can go ahead and put your question in the chat, and if I can't answer it or don't see it right away, somebody else can jump in to answer who's on here. Now, because I cut my stencil, I do have to be a little careful going right up to where the edge is. I mean, I could always wipe off if I get it off the stencil, but you want to try to not. Is anyone else as nervous as I am? I'm really hoping this is lined up close enough. If I would have used a darker color the first time, it would have been easier to see. All right, and then this one, kind of going around the leaf that is there. I'm kind of wishing I would have bought more than one of these tablet things. I don't even know if they have them anymore. I think Harbor Freight's one of those stores where you kind of got to get it when you see it. Otherwise, they might not have it anymore. Okay, let's quick grab tanned leather, which is like a chocolate brown. One of our new formulas. I love the smell of our new formula. So this is now going over the glittering copper a little bit. There'll still be some showing. And then we got the tanned leather brown in the middle. And remember, if you didn't see, I did paint where the stencil's going with yellow. So my flowers are not going to be black. Are we ready? Yes! Look at that! I'm so happy! Look it! Do you think I need to do the over the leaves again? I don't think I do. Oh my goodness, look at the detail in that stencil. What do you guys think? I see some hearts. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. That turned out so good. What I could do for the green, if I felt like I wanted it to stand out more, is I do have, I believe, a fine tip green marker, paint marker, that I could go just around the outside. What do you guys think about that? Let me show you a little closer again. Put it all the way up. Maybe I should have outlined the leaves in the black. Oh, I'm so glad that that lined up pretty good. I mean, if I'm looking up close, it's not perfect, but you really can't tell unless you look up close. All right, so this big stencil, You Are My Sunshine, is available. We're not sure if the little one that I did the words is, but I think this would look pretty even just with the sunflowers on it. You could even maybe fit 2 or 3 more, outline the leaves in black, you think? All right, I'll have to wait till all this is dry to clean up my stencil and lay that down again for the leaves. Thank you. I'm glad you guys like it. All right, so I do have my other stencil, so maybe if I just dry this real quick, the black, maybe we can line it back up quick and do the leaves. You know what? I'm not going to do the leaves in black. Yeah, I should, huh? I was going to say I could do them in a different green, like peppermint leaf is a more of a green. Like a, what would you call that? Holiday green, kind of? Oh, they do? Lisa, do you think it needs to be black, or should I just do a darker green? I'm thinking this color here, which is called, goodness, don't turn on me. Peppermint leaf. This is what I was thinking of, maybe doing the outline of the leaves. Yeah, I definitely did not get the stencil lined back up exactly in the same spots, but I think it looks really pretty. The green would be great, being that it's darker. Fine tip black marker. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to use this stencil, even though it's ginormous, because my other one has to dry now, or be cleaned actually. Got 3 minutes. All right, let's get these out of here. This out of here. Oh wait, I need the black, don't I? Okay. Let's turn this back around so you guys can maybe see a little better. And I'm going to put this over here because we just need the leaves. All right, making sure that's dry. Goodness. All right, let's try to get our, oops, this is going to be fun. Sticking everywhere. Okay, I just don't want it to stick to the black, and pull up the black. going to be helpful, but I don't think it is. All right, stem. And leaf. All right, here's hoping. Okay. It's got to be close. If it's not right on, it's got to at least be close. Oh, there we go. All right. What do we think? Phew. That was a little nerve-wracking. Isn't it gorgeous? All right. Our stencils are amazing. That's all I have to say. And my time is up. So if you're on Creative Friends Unite or Crafty Friends Unite meetup, Lily is next. And if you're on my page, hop on over to Crafty Friends Unite and you will be able to see Lily. Thank you guys so much and have a great night.